Of course, for Presto, with Fright's inside ability, Presto really has to open up on the outside. How hitting that long shot certainly will help them.
And Shell takes the lead at 13-10. Her first taste of the advantage. Innocent Pride, a three-point country, trying to muzzle his way past Parks, and Parks won't let him have it on a silver platter. Paras goes top to the hoop.
Well, he certainly strolled the basket. Long, leaping steps by Brock, avoiding the defensive end and going in for a good 2 points.
That was quite a move for a big guy.
Well, Vincent certainly has flexibility, especially that long stride. We have a timeout. We'll be back.
Back here with the Ultra, 5:51 left the first period. 5-point lead going for Shell at 15-10. The Tivoli's, however, are on the attack. Substitution during that last time out. Esplana checked in for the first time tonight.
Yes, Anche Del Cruz had 2 fouls on him. We have a shift in strategy as we have another small player. We'll notice that Presto has been going with a shorter lineup than they played in the first 2 games.
Esplana goes to Peter Howe. The pump fake, good setup jump there for Esplana, but he bungled the opportunity. And now the fast break is being engineered here for the white shirts. Guadles harassed by a triple team. Almost lost it. Bobby Parks makes his move. Vincent Wright picked him up. Here's Benji Bonaz. Who's going to pick him up? Inside to Parks. There's Bobby. Walk out. Good defensive jump off by Vincent Wright as he clears the board too.
Well, he's certainly a force inside, intimidating the Shell players on their shots.
Let's see the Tivoli's at work. Another setup jump. This time for Zalvini Illuminao to be a miss from 10. And there's another fast break in the works. Lonnie Manzano with a cruise in the park.
Well, if you don't take a good shot off Shell, they're going to be running down court as they did in that time. They were off to the races.
17-10. A lot of galloping leg there, huh? Here comes Winston. Nice sky hook.
Yes, I think Bright almost has that shot patented. Right or left hand, he can put it in.
Well, Parks turn now. Try now, Shannon. Oh.
Well, that was really that was a forced move on Bobby's part. He had no place to go, and so he tried to throw it over the Presto defense, but he threw it out of bounds.
17-12 is the count. 4:44 left in the first period. 4 fouls for Presto, 3 for Shell. Esplana, fresh from the amateur ranks, he goes to low post. Monte Victorino making himself conspicuous for the first time against the spread eagle defense of Benji Bonaz. He fails it. There's the long outlet, and here's Calvin making good.
Well, Esplana comes in, he takes an early shot, misses. Shell goes in for a fast break. Victorino takes an early shot, just in the game, he misses. Here again, Shell for a fast break. A player that just enters the game really needs to warm up a little bit.
You know, the first encounter was only about 2 weeks ago, but I expect this ball game to have a different complexion from the first. But I'm wondering about Alan Tate. So far, he has not seen action.
Yes, we're checking downstairs to see whether it's just a coach's decision to leave him out for a while, or whether he's injured.
We'll find out soon enough. Well, what we just found out readily is this loose ball foul thrown against Barclays. Bobby King checking in for the first time to replace Pope Martinez. And here's Alan Tate is still with his jacket on. Seems to be nothing wrong with him, at least ostensibly. Backcourt time right now for the brown shirts. Presto, Jerry Esplana, and Peter Howe. 2 Price rookie acquisitions this year of the Tivoli's. Gerald Esplana looking for Winston Wright. Can't find him amidst that forest of left. They hit Abby King open.
Well, Abby King just checked into the basket or into the game, and I don't think they were aware who was supposed to guard it. He slipped under the basket to score.
So it looks like Mariano has his tallest and most powerful men on the floor right now. Here's Abby. George shot to his face, but he barges right through the door.
Speaking of power, he used that to get into the basket and score. You know, one quadlist has been substituted for another quadlist. Shell's really been using basically an 8-man rotation, where Presto has really used more men.
Well, Jimmy Mariano in the past games with Presto has practically run through the entire spectrum of his bench, and the action is halted again by a foul from Abby King. This time his very first personal, and we repair to another ceasefire.
I'm out for Minnesota.
That was Bobby Parks of Tennessee.
That's right, Memphis State University.
You yourself are from Tennessee, eh? So you come from a very illustrious state, Mr. Robbins, the same state that gave the world Elvis Presley and David Crockett.
Well, my parents were both from Tennessee.
rock and roll?
No, I just played on the radio.
Okay. 21-18 is the count. 3-point lead for Shell. 2.5 left the first period. Arnold Fuentes against Peter Howe. Banging bodies together as Parks six it by a reverse.
Well, beautiful pass. One thing that I noticed about Shell, each time a man starts to penetrate, there's always somebody on the other side of the basket, a reliever, to either get the rebound or receive that type of pass.
In the meantime, Gerald Esplana is coping with a guy who is about 5 inches shorter than he is. Well, we've just been told that there's nothing wrong with Alan Payday. It's just a coaching strategy on the part of Jimmy Mariano. And nice to hear that.
Yeah, we'll see if that strategy pays off later in the game.
De La Rosa missing on that very sharp pass by Bobby Parks. His score unchanged to 23-24 Shell. The incursion by Gerald Esplana. This is a foul from Ronnie Mazzano.
Well, Esplana's giving Mazzano a little trouble right now. He starts to penetrate and in the last move go up for the shot. There is, as you mentioned, a height advantage on Esplana.
Peter Howe against Arnie Gauntlet. And just about even in height. Bobby Parks and watching Winston right from behind. Here comes Winston and a great shattering block by Benji Perez. But the ball stays in the turn of Presto. And Esplana finally makes good in an open shot.
Yeah, that doesn't diminish the defensive block that Benji made. Here again, Shell always double teaming. Craig had time to turn around, but by the time he got his shot off, there was Benji there to block it.
Double-edged sword there by Bobby Parks for Shell. 23-22 is the count, just a 1-point lead. However, for the Zoom Masters, with a minute and 17 to go, a forced shot by Benji Perez. Bobby Parks with a two-handed stuff.
Yeah, Benji generally doesn't make that type of move facing the basket. He's more at home, getting the ball down low in the paint and turning and making more of a power move. Fortunately for Shell, Bobby Parks was there to put in the slam dunk shot.
That was a drastic departure from their bread and butter play. Okay, 25-22, back to a 3-point lead for Shell with only 52 kicks left before we call it a quarter. Gerald Esplana against Ronnie Mazzano. Very prominent height disparity here between the two guards standing on each other. Manny Victorino with a fall away. Shot clock down to 3 seconds. Academic now with that failure in the air ball. Another fast break in the works here. The Zoom Masters are zooming away. De La Rosa got himself fouled by Abby.
Oh, well, we see on that replay. You know, once De La Rosa makes that move to the basket, he really reminds me of Elmer Reyes. The ability to on the fast break, literally no one can stop those guys when they get filling that lane and get the ball. They take long strides and they're powerful going to the basket, and they have quick hands, quick feet. They can change direction if a man tries to get in their way.
Well, that's a very neat comparison. I remember in the first game how you and Ed Bixon pointed out how San Miguel Pierre sorely missed the services of Elmer Reyes in those fast breaks.
That's right, and then, of course, Alvin Mario came in and really did an excellent job and made people forget Reyes for a while.
And, of course, the eventual result was another resounding victory for San Miguel Pierre over the 121-105. A failure by Alan Payday. Is that Alan?
Yes, he's just in the game, and he, here again, that third Presto player to take a shot coming off the bench and missing.
Arnie Guantes had all the time in the world to square himself up for that shot, but he failed just the same. Still a 4-point lead for Shell, 26-22. The fall away by Gerald Esplana. And what gives?
Well, they have a foul. Esplana going to the line.
But it's all over for the first period. So it's not officially over until after these two free throws.
Well, Esplana did a good job pushing the ball up, knowing very little time left on the clock. He's done a good job here in this first quarter.
You can say that again.
He's done a very good job in this first quarter.
We can do this all night, you know. All right, we shall return with quarter number 2.